Hey, Diva!
Hi,
Oh
dolls.
my God, girl! Coming to you live. Coming to you live from... Nasaan ba tayo? Where are we?
Narnia.
From Narnia,
From
di ba?
Narnia.
We're in the wardrobe right now.
Someone's in the closet.
The Winter Witch. Someone's in the closet. Well, a return to the closet.
She wants
Na-
the estrogen, but
Narnia.
can't say it.
Girl. So, election.
So, either congratulations or good luck sa ating lahat.
Or, depression.
See you on the other side.
See you on the... Girl, alam mo, pang ilang ano ko na to. Kanina pa ako live ng live sa Alter Media. Tapos report ako ng report, diba? Tapos ngayon magbabakla-baklaan tayo.
That's true. To lighten the mood, I think.
To lighten the-
When did you
yeah.
first vote?
Wa-
Like what year?
Don't call me out. Pero last
Okay.
2022 Alex.
Kasi you're young. Yeah.
Yeah, pero nung 2019, I was of legal age. Pero hindi ako registered voter.
Okay.
Pero, alam mo, yung earliest memory ko ng condemning the elections, the results, yung mga dayaan. 2019, kasi nandito ako nandito ako sa Manila noon, tapos nakasakay ako sa bus noon, naalala ko, nakasakay ako sa bus, tapos nandun yung TV Patrol na naka-live, tapos kinover nila yung post-elex na protest sa Intramuros yan, sa
In Commonwealth.
Comelec
Comelec, yeah.
headquarters, to call out the dayaan, the red tagging. Tapos I almost went to the pero pabalik na akong Cavite nun. So, alam niyo yung Etibac, parang Narnia din, hirap puntahan, lalo na paghapon, 'di ba? So, yun yung first LX memory. Pero nag-vote ako 2022.
Oh yeah, I meant like people get involved politically in different ways. At least, di ba, meron parang mayoral candidate sa Pasig na 50 years old or malapit na mag-50 tapos ito yung unang time niya boboto nung kandidato siya.
Oo nga. Anyway, let's not name names anymore. Pero, yeah, di ba?
Yeah, so,
may naalala kong report nung tumakbo siya pagka-presidente. Nag-ano siya ng COC. Tapos yung ano niya ay reincarnation ni Jose Rizal.
Mabuhay!
I love democracy, di ba?
Viva la Rizal. Viva Rizal.
Viva la Rizal. So,
Long live Rizal.
ikaw kailan ka unang bumoto?
Because like I'm a November baby. Because I'm a November baby. So I was born November. Diba mga election usually sa May. So nung 2013, nung mag-18 ako dapat, I was still 17 nung elections. Kasi diba, May 2013 yung elections.
Pwede mo
Nung May
masabihin
2013.
Is that not illegal?
Why is that not illegal?
17 ka nung bumoto
Hindi
ka?
ako bumoto. That's why I had to vote. I
Ah.
voted 2016. Nung 21 na ako.
Sino binoto mo presidente noong 2016? Joke lang. Let's not ungkat the past anymore.
Let's not.
Let's not bring the
wait,
past back.
like what Makabayan recommended. I voted Grace po.
Okay.
And Lenny, because I believe in girl power then.
Anong 2022?
Yeah, no, 2020, 22, and 2016.
Vice kasi si
Vice,
Lenny
yeah,
noon.
Vice si Lenny noon. Kasi parang
My
'di ba sa
memory.
polls, like the primary goals to keep Bongbong from winning.
Yeah, coming back to power.
Yeah, so she was the candidate who was closest to battling Bongbong.
Okay, well, punta na tayo sa ngayon.
Yeah.
Kasi May 12 pa rin. Akalain mo, May 12 pa rin. Hindi pa tapos yung araw. Galing ka sa pagboto ngayon.
Yes.
So, kumusta ang experience ng isang voter? Tell us, saan ka bumoto ngayon?
Well, because I'm a San Juan girl and San Juan's not a real place like Narnia. Medyo suabe yung pagboto. Actually, what I noticed, because I was also a poll watcher today for my union, ang napansin ko, minsan parang lottery yung pag-allot ng precinct sa'yo. Kasi may mga precinct, like may mga kwarto na sobrang daming tao. Kasi may mga kwarto na may mga voting machine na ang konti pa rin ng mga tao sa loob. So, parang, where's the distribution? Where's the, parang lipunan natin, hindi fair distribution sa mga tao.
So, walang adjustment on the spot doon na parang,
No.
okay, so kasi sobrang congested nitong
Yeah.
room na to, dito muna kayo, walang ganun system.
Yeah, walang karoon. And sobrang kawawa yung mga teachers. Like, bakit walang mga full-time staff na mamahala sa ganong kalakaran? Bakit pa kinukuha sa mga teachers na overwork na? Tapos minsan, may mga reports dati na may mga guro na parang 48 hours gising straight dahil sa electoral duties nila.
Oh my God. do teachers get paid para sa ganyang extra duties?
That one I'm not familiar with because, sorry, thankfully UP's under CHED.
Yeah.
CHED. And usually they get them and teachers for that.
Okay. But it's not non-compulsory, the ano, 'di ba? Tama ba? Hindi siya voluntary siya na
That one I
ka?
can't really recall.
Okay. Well,
properly,
we should
yeah.
look into that.
Yeah, but there should be full-time Comelec staff and they shouldn't overwork teachers.
Oo nga. I
and they
mean,
shouldn't
okay, it's good na parang
Yeah.
they reach out to
Yeah.
for assistance, pero ang compensation ba is, enough? Is it
Yeah,
just
di ba merong news report recently na there was this teacher was killed in 1995 because armed
Marian
gun.
Rivera,
Yes,
Balota?
yes. Yeah. No. This is
Joke
true,
lang,
girl.
joke lang.
This is true,
Oh.
girl. No, there was a teacher who was killed in 1995 kasi may mga armed men na pumasok sa classroom demanding a ballot box and hindi niya binigay kaya she was shot and killed. And there's a news report in ABS-CBN of her son who's still alive right now who's encouraging people to vote honestly. Kasi yung nangyari sa nanay niya, of course.
Oh,
That's the least
wow.
people can do.
Yan yung nangyari kay Marian Rivera sa
Yeah,
Balota.
girl,
Pero hindi siya na-dead yata.
Spoilers sa movie.
Hindi ko napanood
Okay.
actually. Pero, ewan ko.
Yeah,
That's
so
wild.
Can you, like, my God, bakit teacher, bakit mga guro nilalagay sa panganib?
panganib, di ba?
Ba't hindi military mag-defend ng mga balota
Well,
o mga police?
Sila kasi yung kumukuha. So, wild nung 2022 elections, 'di ba, sa ilang parts ng Mindanao. As in mga uniformed men with long firearms, inaano yung buong voting machines kinakarga para dalhin to Narnia.
Tapos, di ba, may mga election officials from the EU who are barred entry.
Girl, yes.
Yes,
Parang
yes.
I-chirp din yata. Like, hindi sila pinapasok
iChirp, can you
ng-
explain to the audience what iChirp
the
is?
International C for Human Rights. Chirp,
Committee. Yes.
ICHRP. HR is human rights.
Yes.
And PS.
Yeah, International Committee on Human Rights.
Human rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hindi sila pinapasok ng bansa mismo. Ang goal nila is, they are international observers for the elections right now. Kasi syempre gustong ma-maintain ang independent na pagsuri, no? At pagbabantay,
The veracity of
the veracity,
information,
diba?
it's
Because
true.
the government wants to, put a particular message out. May PR sila, di ba?
Yeah.
Kanina ko pa rin nabanggit, pero nakalagay talaga sa ID, sa Comelec accreditation, na makabagong eleksyon para sa bagong Pilipinas kumburuhos ng government,
Yes.
di ba? So may agenda talaga silang, may propaganda silang,
Well, there's always
May
propaganda,
ganun.
there's always an agenda.
yeah, so kailangan ng independent
There's
na
always
pagsusuri.
black propaganda.
Black propaganda. Sa poll
Brian
watching.
Black propaganda. Naiya Black.
Hi, come to the pod.
Hi, Naiya.
Hi, Blackie.
Hi, Blackie.
Ano yun? Nung tumakbo si Blackie for USC chair, di ba? Tapos wala sa kanyang...
Hindi siya tumupang USC
Hindi
chair.
ba?
Counselor.
Counselor, sorry. Tapos may may nagtanong sa kanya, bakit black yung tawag sa'yo, yung puti-puti mo? Kasi wala nang ibang masabi sa kanya.
She was a very sweet
Diba?
girl. They couldn't throw anything at her that would
Yeah.
stick.
Pero kumusta ang poll watching mo? How's the experience?
Yeah, nakakaawa talaga. Sobrang
Bukod sa nakakaawa,
init.
yeah.
I'm sure that Jisoo Life fans, the Jisoo Life stocks, they went up. They made a killing
In the Philippines.
in the Philippines and how many people are using them and how many people needed them to be able to survive. Medyo nakakalungkot kasi yung mga nakita talaga yung kalagayan ng mga papublikong paaralan.
Oo, yun nga yung
Oo.
kasi ang init-init ng panahon, 'di ba? Tapos yung yung public schools naman natin hindi
Hindi properly ventilated.
yeah.
Yung bubong nalalagas
Siksikan
na. O yung kisame.
Oh my god. Grabe. Wala namang mga black propaganda na nag-appear, mga red tagging sa kung saan sa presinto
Thankfully,
mo.
wala naman. Pero, I think we're relatively lucky kasi nasa syudad Daya. Kasi nung nakita ko yung mga reports outside the city, grabe, barilan
Yes,
talaga.
sa regions, no, sa Abra, tapos sa
Meron din yata sa
Maguindanao.
Negros, sa Visayas.
Girl, dalawa yung pinatay. Na-report ng namin, mga kasama namin sa Altermedia. They were part of a group to monitor vote buying, to reports. Pinatay dalawa sila, and mayroon pang ibang nasugatan. So, grabe yung wild yung elections, di ba? Kanina kausap namin si Prof. Mike Pante, di ba? Historian. Tapos, sabi niya, sa Tejeros Convention pa lang daw, may dayaan na nangyari. Panahon nila Andres Bonifacio, di ba? So, imagine that. Historically, ang election sa Pilipinas ay madumi at madugo. At, oh my God.
Yeah, and I don't want people to feel like parang hopeless or to feel na parang wala tayong magawa. Pero historically talaga, wag naman tayo mahulog sa mga kamay ng nostalgia kasi dati pa talaga marami elections sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Yung pangalawang term ni Ferdinand Marcos Sr., yung diktador, in 1969, he outspent his rival by for every piso na ginastos ng rival niya, he spent 20 pesos. So
Wow,
just
ang laki ng
imagine the
ano.
disproportion.
Oh
And
my
until
God.
now, sino ba yung kaya maglunsad ng isang pambansang kampanya? Yung mga mayayaman, yung mga may pera.
Exactly, yung mga nagsaspend ng billions on Facebook ads, TV
Yes.
ads, di ba? Imagine, billions.
Yes,
Tapos,
yeah.
my God. Tapos, imagine from then, Tejeros, well, ano yun, 1896?
Yeah, late.
Ganon, di ba? 1896 hanggang ngayon.
Late
How many
90s.
years is that? Can we add
More than 120
more
years.
than 120 years?
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. So,
It's like 1 Poncenrile.
what, buhay na kaya siya?
Buhay na kaya. Bumoto kaya siya.
Bumoto kaya siya sa Tejeros Convention. Oh my God. Yun. Pero of course, nung tinanong naman namin si Sir Mike Pante kung paano magbabago yan? Sir Mike, ano talaga? It's up to the will of the people.
Yes.
Diba? The power of the people to show na pagod na. There are 68 plus million voters this elections. I think pinakamaraming bilang.
Marami din yung millennial and Gen Z, diba?
Yeah, marami ang porsyento doon sa 68 million na registered voters. So, there's always avenues, no, para to seek accountability.
Yeah.
Kasi grabe, karapatan to eh. Karapatan yung pagboto natin. Hindi pwedeng basta-basta na lang na hindi ka makakaboto. Kasi halimbawa Ate
Mek
Mekmek,
Ledasan, yes.
pumunta siya sa precinct niya.
Yung
Kasi
pangalan niya.
hindi, wala doon sa lista. So, hindi siya disenfranchisement yung tawag doon, di ba? Pero registered siya.
Nakabota siya no 2022.
Di ba? So, parang ang weird, di ba? Noong 2022, tumakbo rin siyang di ba? Underbayan muna, di ba? So, malamang registered siya. Pero dahil lang wala siya sa listahan, hindi siya pinaboto. So,
Nabanggit mo nga, karapatan yung pagboto, pero nakakalungkot na parang sobrang inconvenient bumoto. I mean, ano kailangan mo gawin? Kailangan mo pumila.
Maybe that's the point.
That's true, that's the point.
ginagawa nilang inconvenient
Yes,
sa mainit na mga lugar para mapagod na mismo yung tao na
Yes.
okay na, ayoko na ng karapatan. Pero grabe na, hindi naman dapat gano'n.
Hindi naman dapat convenient siya. Dapat komportable lahat. Yung mga
komportable.
botante at yung mga staff.
Convenient without sacrificing the integrity.
Yes, without sacrificing the integrity of
Kasi
the
yung
voting.
sistema ngayon, di ba? Grabing
Kahit yung
nangyayari.
pag-shade ng balota, Diyos ko. Kailangan nakatamtaman lang yung pag-press. Like, my
Sobrang
God.
weird. Kasi nung bumoto naman kami, absentee voting, di ba? Mamaya, tanong ko,
Yes, yes.
kung quality mo naman ng papel, okay naman. Hindi naman siya ganun kanipis. Tapos yung pen, okay, madagta siya. Yung tinta niya talaga it's tintaing. Gumagana talaga siya. Pero hindi naman siya ganun, hindi naman siya tumagos sa likod, di ba? Yung papel ba nung bumoto ka?
Okay naman. Pero
Okay.
kasi yung, for every time I shaded, yung pencil pen, parang alam mo yung kumukumpol na something, kumukumpol na ink.
Yes.
So, kailangan ko linisin para maayos yung next na pag-shade ko. So, I did it like, 10 times. Kasi,
Okay.
kasi pinuo ko yung dosenang senador at
Okay.
yung party list.
Dapat, magkano kaya yung tama, may yung mga tao kasing galit na sa social media nagpo-post na magkano kaya dapat i-reveal no yung accounting, magkano yung ginastos sa pens na yon versus magkano yung budget. Ganun. Kasi baka tinipid naman pala yung
I mean, if they can get the sex bomb girls, they can get good pens.
So, that was like 15 years ago. Na-research mo na ba yung jingle na yun? Narinig? Oh my God, may bilog na hugis si itlog. Pero dapat gawin na ng ang tinta ay dapat sakto lang.
Sakto.
Diyos ko, Lord.
And and like I remember sa Angkas nung pupunta ko dito after akong nag-poll watch, grabe talaga yung level ng flyers, yung level ng mga tarpaulin, yung mga posters.
Meron pa rin.
Oo, meron pa rin. Hindi man nagbibigay,
May
pero
nakita ka.
nakapaskill, which is, understandable, pero
Ayun din, the environmental impact
the environmental
of
impact
elections.
of
Diyos ko.
elections. I meant like,
Saan mapupunta yung mga plastic na
saan
yan?
mapunta yung mga plastic?
Inside the turtles.
Inside the botox of certain Congress people. Sure.
Yes, in our bloodstream.
Microplastics, yes. to born too early to be an influencer, born too late to own property, but at least we have microplastics. Yeah. Microplastic tiara.
Girl. Diyos ko, ano pa ba?
I've been watching Drag Race, yung All-Stars.
All-Stars,
10. Yeah, it's
yes.
fun siya.
Grabe, no? May halalan din sila, di ba?
May halalan no, kasi
The point
may
is-
tatlong batches. So parang yung season ngayon ng All-Stars 10, parang 18 sila, so 18 sila. Tapos parang so like yung unang tatlong episodes
The bracket,
group
the
1,
first bracket, second bracket.
second yung like episodes 4 to 6 group 2. So very Pinoy siya, the parang group yourselves into 3. The boat is
Was
sinking.
sinking.
Group yourselves
It's
into
true.
yung mga first out, mga ganun. Hindi naman random yung pagka-group. So it's fun. Dapat ganun talaga. Dapat ganun na lang yung
Election sa
election
Pilipinas.
process. Yes,
Tama na,
yes.
grupo mo na lang.
Brackets, oo.
Tapos
Okay.
voting system ulit, text messages,
Text-
BBE, BBS.
To be fair, in a sense, parang ganun din sa senador. Diba? Parang bracket 1, 2022. Bracket 2, 2025.
Oh, girl. Oh
I
my God.
have been reading like debates online about yung feasibility ng like 24 senators na nationwide binaboto. Kasi initially, 'di ba, the 24 senators were supposed to represent the Philippines when there were still 12 regions bago pa nagdagdag yung like Caraga.
Yeah.
Yes. And right now, like on one hand, some people say na it's better for senators to be elected nationwide para hindi masakop ulit ng like dynastic politics. Kasi alam naman natin may mga balwarte, yung mga iba't ibang pamilya. So halimbawa, kapag may senator na galing Southern Tagalog region, malamang yung ma-elect doon, yung dynasty ng Southern Tagalog. Pero on the other hand, no, saan mananagot yung mga, yung mga senador? Like, walang specific
Yeah.
constituency that they can answer to. And also, kapag maliit ka na kandidato, mahirap maglunsad ng isang nationwide campaign kumpara if you can just like focus on specific districts.
Tama.
Yeah, or constituencies.
Oh, ano?
Oo.
Oh my God. Paano nga ba ma-ensure ang accountability system ngayon? Kapag yung, alam mo, yung kapag yung mga nasa Senate ay close na sa mga nasa executive.
That's true.
Diba? Supposedly may separate, ang tawag doon? Branches of government.
Yeah,
may,
it's separate branches of government, legislative, executive.
They don't
judicial.
encroach,
Yeah, on each
pero they
other's,
check and balance
yes,
each other's.
jurisdictions,
So tingin mo
yes.
may ganyan pa ba talaga ngayon?
Girl, di ba parang inbreeding na nangyari
Oh.
sa politika ng Pilipinas?
Tama.
Actually, I do like to read about yung electoral system ng iba't ibang bansa.
So,
At may
okay.
mga bansa na parang you just need to get the plurality of the votes. Meaning na parang let's say you got 30%, 30% of the votes in a particular city. Tapos there are other candidates. So okay na yung 30% of the votes to win that like district, to win that city. Pero with other countries, you need to get a majority. So kapag walang naka-reach ng 50% plus 1, they have like a second round of the top 2 candidates. Sometimes also may mga preferential votes like sa Australia. So yung preferential votes like mask for master. No, like preferential
Time for
votes na
oo.
parang yung like if a political party ends up in third place and they don't make it, the person will state what's their second preference. At yan yung magto-transfer sa first
Okay.
and second parties.
Okay, so it's accommodating.
Yeah, it's accommodating. May iba din na parang imbes na isang representative, mas malawak yung constituency and they elect like which political party. Like for example, one of them gets 30%. So 3 representatives, one's 20, 2
Yeah.
representatives. So may mga ganon din. So may
Okay.
iba't ibang formang demokrasya.
So bakit umabot ka doon? Inaaral mo yung ibang electoral system sa
Girl,
ibang
sometimes
bansa?
the autism
Yeah,
just
the-
like it's just like
Autism.
yeah, the
It's
tism,
autism.
the acousticness.
Sabi mo nga sa huli, you love to learn,
I
right?
love to learn, yes.
Love learning. Okay, sana lahat, no? Sana yung mga ma-elect ngayon, love learning din, di ba? Grabe eh. Speaking of political dynasties, grabe, oh
That's
my
my
God.
favorite Rina Sawayaman song.
Political dynasty?
Yeah, it's called Dynasty.
It's called dynasty.
Yes.
Rina, hi Rina.
Rina, get on the pod.
Pero ano ba? Ito, mayroon bang good political dynasties, tingin mo?
To be honest, no. And actually, well, of course, there are political families that who are very active in politics. But I do believe isa yung kahinaan sa Pilipinas na napaka-centered pa rin tayo sa personality imbis sa mga prinsipyo ng political party. Kasi sa karamihan ng bansa, may mga iba't ibang political party na meron talagang matinding paninindigan. So, kapag, for example, lumipat ng political party ng isang kandidato, usually it causes a big scandal kasi
Yes.
it means na tinalikod nila yung mga prinsipyo na that they used to run on and win a seat. Okay, but here dami mga political butterflies, no? Nilipat-lipat ng party.
Butterfly.
Depende sa ihip ng panahon.
Yeah, tawag din ba balimbing?
Balimbing, yes. And the sad part of that is, hindi mo alam kung saan sila tumatayo, like what principles they have.
Oo, di ba?
Yeah, and they're not held accountable by anyone because until right now, basically personality-based pa rin tayo.
Personality-based.
Yes.
Yung mga may something talaga sa in-inculcate, sa idinikdik talaga sa kultura natin na mahilig tayo sa mga superhero personality figures. Celebrities.
Messiahs.
Alam mo, yun yung isang problema ko sa PBB. Sorry Big Brother. Pero grabe yung yung pagbalik ng PBB tapos yung upsurge ulit ng mga parang na-obsess sa mga taong hindi naman nila kilala. Tapos nagpa-perform for the camera, actively performing for the camera kahit Big Brother setting pa yan, di ba? So, parang nare-reinforce yung mga yung mga ganong thinking. Hanggang mag-translate siya sa kung paano mo tignan yung politics. Na titignan mo kasi, yung pag-inita.
Yes, kasi hindi naman celebrity yung politiko natin. Dapat lingkod bayan, they serve the people.
Oh, di ba? Kung ako yung masusunod, para lang dapat there should be like nuns in a convent. Like behind screens.
So, you mean a conclave?
Yeah, conclave. Dapat conclave lang sila, di ba? Parang tatrabaho sila behind closed doors. Walang pa PR dyan. Walang pa, pa ekse-eksena. Walang pa budots-budots. Walang pa, Diyos ko, day. Parang...
Kung president ka, kung naging president ka, and you had to make a statue of anybody or anything sa bansa, what kind of statue would you make?
I would make a statue of my cat.
Ano name ng cat mo?
Hindi siya, okay, so yung pusa namin.
Is she trans? Does she have a new name?
Well, he's castrated.
Okay.
So he's getting there.
Okay, he's getting there. Okay. Bottom
Pero
surgery.
Bottom surgery. Ang pangalan niya Lingling. Pero
Lingling.
kasi siya, nung kitten pa siya, cross-eyed siya.
Yeah.
So, duling siya, di ba? So, duling-ling, ganon. Tapos, pero na-infect yung isang eye niya. So, parang medyo cloudy na. Pero na-retain ang name, Lingling. Banal na, banal na pusa yun.
Really?
Kasi galing yun sa Baclaran Church. O, di ba? So, in-adopt lang, inuwi lang namin. Ganon. Tapos, parang, tapos May 1 siya. Labor Day siya nakarating sa amin. Around 4 years old. Yeah, I love my cat, you guys.
I'm sure your cat also loves you.
Oh my God, ikaw, what statue?
I would make a statue of Mabuyan, the Bagoba goddess. So like among the Bagoba people in Mindanao, Mabuyan is one of the goddesses where she has a thousand breasts, and from her breasts suckle dead babies. So she's like their mother in the underworld.
Okay,
Yes.
Work queen. Mythology.
Just to also remind people
ano
that we're not,
symbolize niya?
motherhood, and also remind the people that we're not a purely Christian country. There are also many indigenous peoples. There are also many different groups.
And that we should embrace, di ba?
We should people always sexualize the image of breast, but at the same time, they're also a body part, and we should not be squeamish about
and
it.
Kaka Mother's Day lang, di ba?
Kaka Mother's Day, di ba?
The people who breastfed us as children, as infants, di ba? To help us grow big and strong. Grabe
Because
talaga.
like people just don't value mothers enough.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
belated.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Binabati kita ngayon ng Happy Mother's Day.
Thank
sa
you,
harap
Neil.
ng-
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so punta na tayo sa kasi matatapos na ilang oras na lang mga 2 hours, less than 2 hours,
Oh,
magko-close na ang
shucks.
polls,
Yeah.
magsa 7 p.m. na. So, what do you think is gonna happen in the next few months?
Well, the optimistic side of me says, nandyan pa rin yung taong bayan, Kung sino man mahalal, nandyan pa rin yung mga tao na handa mag-rally, mag-marcha para sa katarungan.
Yeah.
Pero at the same time, minsan masarap na hindi mag-isip.
Girl, di ba? Hindi mo problemahin kung anong kakainin nyo, kung may kakainin ba kayo, di ba?
That's true. Pero minsan nakaka-tempt na maging disengaged. Pero we all have to continue being engaged. Maybe for mga 5 seconds, like, isipin lang natin na, ang cute ni Emilio Daya. So, but after that, let's go back. No, because I really like Emilio Diaz. Tapos na-eliminate siya. It made me so sad.
Oh.
And he's like so goofy.
You like your goofy man?
He's so goofy. Like he's a goofball in like a jock's body. Truly my type.
Okay. Pambakla talaga tong show na to, no?
Ikaw, sis, what do you hope for the next few months?
Oh my God. I hope to go on a vacation.
That's true. I hope we go on I hope everyone gets to go on a vacation.
Girl, after this. Pero yung hope ko rin talaga, kasi yung na-observe ko rin post 2022 elections, maraming na disillusion. Kasi syempre maraming namulat, diba? Yung mga tampok na mga parang quotations doon, kapag namulat na, hindi na maaaring pumikat.
Sana mali kami.
Sana mali kami.
Sana tama
kaya. Pero yun, yung siguro, pero after nung disillusionment na yun, supposedly dapat mamulat ka, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi na ano ka na shatter na tong illusion na nagwo-work yung sistema natin na actually kaya mong baguhin yung you just have to try really hard. Pero actually may iba pang involved na factors, di ba? Like wealth, corporation, pinopondohan na workings underneath. Pero yun, marami talagang na disillusion at pagkatapos nun, nawala ng energy, nawala ng gana, nagtayo ng NGO. And then, multiple people, not just singling out any one entity or any one NGO or pumasok sa mga NGO, di ba?
Which isn't bad, but like there should also be like
I think
just a multi-sectoral
any form of
effort,
organization na nagpo-push forward ng change at progress ay relevant and important to our society. Pero, how far are you willing to go?
I remember someone asked me na parang ano dapat yung content na gawin natin, ano dapat gawin natin to be able to reach a wider audience. And I believe na kailangan iba't ibang content para sa iba't ibang audience. So for example, yung mga NGOs to like address immediate news like voters education. Tapos may babarda online. Yung mga palaaway talaga para sagutin lahat ng mga trolls. Alam mo,
Counter trolls.
Counter-trolls. Alam mo, like, dati akala ko talaga kailangan natin maging bait-bait-itan. Pero parang, may mga nakaupo sa poder na kailangan talaga, kuyugin.
Kailangan talagang maalog, ganon.
Yes, maalog. Maalog. Hugising.
Bilago mo na yung lyrics, eh. Okay,
Yes.
tama. Kailangan talagang ganon, diba?
So talagang dapat united tayong lahat. Dapat united tayo.
That's the key word.
That's
unity,
unity.
diba?
Unity,
Not to the real unity.
The real unity,
Pero,
yes.
other politicians have it mastered talaga, that sort of messaging na kailangan nating magkaisa para sa ikabubuti ng bayan.
Pero
like the principle,
3 years after unity, ano nangyari?
3 years after that unity, grabe,
Nandiyan
no?
pa rin confidential funds.
Well, yes, the president still has like billions of confidential funds. Na disenfranchise man yung isa. Disenfranchise talaga. Na na-impeach man yung isa, di ba?
Tumataas pa yung presyo ng bilihin.
Girl, pataas ng pataas. Parang spaghetti lang. Di ba? Ayaw nang bumaba though.
Or parang, sana serotonin natin yung pataas na pataas, no? Or dopamine.
Diba?
Pero yung presyo lang yung pataas
Kung
na
yung
pataas.
sahod ng mga mag 1,200 spike agad. Parang, wow! 1,200 daily. Pero,
Nandyan pa rin yung mga political prisoners.
yes, ito. This is the wish. Yan ang wish list natin post-elections.
Yes.
No, na,
One of my wishes is that sana malaya yung isang estudyante ko, dating estudyante, si Amanda Chanis.
Oh, girl. Yes.
Yes.
si Ms. Imanda.
Who has been illegally detained for 4 years. She's an artist, she's a translator, she's a very good writer. And she's been illegally detained on trumped-up charges for 4 years. And she's running sa USC elections ng Diliman. So, can you imagine yung commitment sa taong bayan na kahit nakapreso siya,
That's such
willing
a
pa rin
queen.
siya maglingkod.
Queen behavior.
Yeah, so-
Grabe, no? Imagine, nakadetain siya sa Tugigaraw,
Yes.
sa Cagayan Valley region. Tapos, yun, tumatakbo siya sa pagka-counselor. Tapos yung platform niya, well, she's an artist, di ba? So, yun yung for the culture, di ba? And for human rights as a political detainee herself, di ba? Yung pinupush yung agenda within student council, pa lang, setting, di ba? Na, dito sa UP Diliman. So, imagine
And,
that.
the elections in UP Diliman are May 16, so don't forget to vote.
Yes, so para sa
don't-
mga
yes.
para sa mga estudyante ng UP Diliman sa audience
Audience,
namin.
whoever's like, of the 2 people watching,
Our
sana isa
oomps.
kayo
Our
taga
oomps.
Diliman, yes.
Ganon, di ba? So,
Yeah,
kung- pero ito pa talaga,
yes.
kung lahat lang, gabi sa Ate Amanda, no, yung mga platform niya, mas 4 years, even after 4 years of
Yes.
being detained,
Yes.
yung the sharpness and the
Yes.
yung prinsipyo niya, di
The
ba? Nakatuon
dedication.
pa rin talaga
Yes.
sa serving the nation and serving the
Yes.
people, di ba? Imagine, political detainee siya, di ba? Yung ilang mga naging political detainee dyan na nakalabas.
Oo.
Nangurakot lang ulit. Well,
Can you imagine kung lahat ng kandidato like sa halalan like nationwide, parang si Amanda na parang talagang manggawa, talagang lubog sa sector,
Yes,
like
alam.
what people are going through if only they were really like ordinary teachers, ordinary workers, na alam talaga yung pinagdaraanan ng ordinaryong Pilipino. Ang daming
Yeah.
nagpapanggap na ordinaryong tao, pero parang why does your granddaddy have a Wikipedia page?
Girl. Bakit meron kayong 50 hectares
Bakit kayo may 50 hectares?
sa probinsya nyo? OA naman yung
Bakit
masyado.
kayo merong Wikipedia page ng blank dynasty or blank family?
Bakit kayo may building sa eskwelahan sa university na to? Parang, girl.
I remember I saw that one like poster ad sa Facebook na parang isang tumatakbong counselor or something, tapos na imbis na credentials na yun nakalista yung mga ginagawa ng tatay, ng lolo, ng great lolo niya.
Apo ni
Oh, yes.
Apo niya siya ni Josie.
Yes.
Apo niya siya ni Abdul. Ganun, di ba? Nakakaloka. Oh my God. Minsan, hiya na lang din talaga sana no?
Yeah.
Pero kapag yung gains mo, yun yung isang interesting din na kapag mag-e-election na, sobrang galing mag-pander ng mga tumatakbo na, my God, lahat gagawin nila, kakain sila ng lupa para lang makakuha ng boto paminsan-minsan, di ba?
Pero
Para
ginagawa nila after sila na halal? Wala.
Wala. Nagbabakasyon sa
Netherlands.
Sa the Netherlands. Doon, nagsiset up ng base, gano'n, di ba? Pero, yeah. Yun. Ayoko na sa ganyan.
That's why hindi nakakagulat na parang yung anti-dynasty bill talagang languishing in Congress because walang gustong pumasa.
Mga dynasty yung
Malamang
nandun.
ipapasa nila yung anti-dynasty bill kapag lahat naman sila taga-dynasty.
Yeah, kaya isa sa mga wishlist ko after elections, yung sana manalo yung mga talaga, yung mga nagpo-push for stuff like that. Na
Yeah.
parang, tama na yung political dynasty. Paganahin natin yung gobyerno natin, how it is supposed to work, di ba? Yung mga kapanahonan somehow na nila rekto noon,
Yes.
di ba, nung 1950s, 60s, na somehow karespe-respeto yung
Uy,
mga
but
tumatakbo.
to be fair, kahit din naman si Clara M. Recto suffered a lot of black propaganda
Girl, right
Organized-
tagging, di ba rin?
organized by the Americans, the CIA.
Yes. Oh my
Do
God.
you know about yung condoms?
Yes, yung mga...
Yes. So, tell the audience
No,
ano ginawa kay Recto.
ikaw mag-ano.
Okay, so basically...
May mukha niya, di ba?
What?
May mukha
No,
niya
it
yung-
with may letter. So basically, when like to smear Clara M. Recto because he was a nationalist, the CIA distributed these defective condoms. Tapos may nakalagay doon na from Clara M. Recto.
Sa Killing Hope, the book Killing Hope,
Oh,
di
yes,
ba?
yes.
Nandun yun, nabasa ko yun. Tapos, I think, I read na the CIA almost pinatay si Recto kasi
Wow!
malaki yung malaki yung talagang following niya and
Yes.
support niya sa mga Pilipino. Kasi nationalist talaga siya. Gusto niya
Yes.
ipasara yung mga mga US bases. Gusto
Yes,
niyang palayasin
he
yung mga
wanted
US
national
bases.
industries to
National
provide
industries,
for our
diba?
material needs so we don't rely on imports so much. And he died very mysteriously abroad. So make of that what you will.
Ooh. Dapat yan yung next book mo.
Killing Clara M. Recto.
Ooh. Girl. Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking, books naman yung pinag-uusapan natin.
Okay.
So, we are happy to report na we have found the demon.
We found the demon who took away my ability to read.
Mhm.
Yes. So for this week's talk, readbacks.
Readbacks.
For this week's readbacks, I'm reading Jeanette Winterson's The Gap of Time. So for all you lesbians, for all you sapphics out there, Jeanette Winterson's one of the best lesbian writers. Her work is just filled with the most lush, the most sensual descriptions of just women loving, women loving in general. So the one I'm reading now, The Gap of Time, it's a retelling of William Shakespeare's play, The Winter's Tale, and it really has everything. It has mistaken identities, it has secret heiresses, it has forbidden loves, it has new bohemia. So I really encourage everyone to read Jeanette Winterson. Her first book is actually my favorite. Her first book is about a young lesbian being raised in a conservative evangelical household in the UK. It's called Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit, and Neil is not the only fruit. So, The Gap of Time oranges are not the only fruit, and Neil is not the only fruit. The things we can read this week.
Catching strays over here. Natadamay
Do you have a
talaga.
favorite political dynasty?
The-
My favorite is the Daya's family. Hi, Emilio. Hi, Mikhail.
Oh, it is the Pangilinan. Hi, Donnie. Well, isa lang naman si Kiko, no?
Or the...
Dynasty ba yung mga
Parang hindi naman. Or
Hindi
the
naman.
Colbys.
Sasha
Colby, Carrie
Carrie
Colby. Si Miss Jade Saw just got accepted into the House of...
Colby?
Yeah, she's
Really?
Colby now.
Love that. Sino pa ba? Mga drag dynasties. Oh, girl. Imagine, drag queen as a president. Sino pang qualified? Qualified?
Pero di ba Vice has like a degree in political science.
Oh, well, I can see it.
I can
I can
That's
see
true,
it.
that's
Diba?
true.
Imagine, ito yung isang mga funning part ng pag nag-election na mas nagiging seryoso yung comedy and comedians minsan. Tapos mas nagmumukhang clowns and comedians yung mga politikong
That's true.
tumatakbo.
That's the irony of the Philippines.
Grabe, no? Kahit sa US, di ba?
Yeah.
Yan yung medyo trend. So, imagine nyo na lang how much of a circus politics is in the current system. Ano nga ba? I would like to see a government honestly na promote ang welfare.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Ipasa yung mga bill na kailangan ipasa. Soji bill, divorce
So,
bill,
divorce bill,
anti-dynasty bill.
anti-dynasty bill, tanggalin ang regional wage board,
Yeah.
dapat pantay-pantay.
Dapat pantay-pantay.
Yung
Dapat
sahod.
nationwide minimum wage.
Minimum
Kasi,
wage na living wage.
Living wage, oo.
That's so weird though. Kasi parang paano mo yun na nararationalize na dito sa region na to, 300,
mababa yung
mga
minimum
300
wage,
lang yung
oo.
minimum wage nyo. Kasi kahit saan naman, mahal yung mga presyo ng
Oo.
bilihin. Actually nga, minsan nga sa mga probinsya, mas mahal pa yung presyo ng bilihin. Lalo na kapag gasolina, pag petrolyo, di ba? Mas mahal pa nga. So parang, paano siya nagsistand until now?
Ko, tapos ang dami na sa binabayad na tax. Diba kakapasa lang ni Bongbong Marcos nung VAT on digital services?
Oh yes, girl.
Yeah, because I just got a notification from Netflix saying
May dagdag singil.
Tagsingil.
O di ba? Yan
Oo.
yung yan yung
Bagong Pilipinas.
bagong daming tax na naman.
Diyos ko.
They do anything but tax the rich.
Tax
Honestly,
the
that's
rich,
one
that's
more
true.
thing.
Tax the rich.
Tax the billionaires. Girl, yung mga nag-accumulate ng wealth by the billions.
Diyos ko, just
Kahit
like
1%
even a minimal wealth
yes.
tax. A
Minimal wealth tax.
Oo.
Yeah, just a percent. Katiting lang na porsyento ng nila. Katiting lang. Katiting lang lakad na porsyento ng wealth nila would go a long way, di ba? Na to fund public services.
Yes. And tanggalin yung confidential funds.
Girl, yeah, right? One of these days, grabe talaga, sana may mag-whistle-blow. someone must blow the whistle. Kung saan yan na, show us the receipts. Mag-ala Ina Montesilio. Mag-ala Ina Montesilio at i-expose yung kung saan napupunta yung confidential funds. Kasi grabe talaga. Pag iniisip mo yung yung pera na sana napupunta sa mga, halimbawa sa healthcare system natin, yung mga namamatay kasi walang pambili ng
Yeah.
gamot, kasi ang mahal, hindi mahaba yung pila sa Lingap Center,
Yes.
Malasakit
Malasakit
Center.
Center.
Di
Diyos
ba?
ko, kahit yung pangalan, malasakit, hindi yun malasakit.
Oh,
Tungkulin nila yun.
Girl.
Hindi dahil mabait yung mga politiko ay meron healthcare dahil dyan yung karapat dapat puntahan.
It's a basic human right.
Basic human right.
It's a basic human
Dyan na
right.
pupunta yung mga taxes natin.
Exactly.
Hindi yun regalo ni Senator Mr. Malasakit or whatever.
Mr. Malasakit, bossing Malasakit, ganon. Na nandun yung mukha niya sa ambulansya for his girl. So,
At I'm
itong
sure
mga bagay
marami
na to.
sa nanonood right now nakapunta na sa mga public school and kita-kita kung gaano kaliit ng classroom, gaano kapangit ang ventilation.
oo nga, no? Sa mga napapadaan lang ng mga public school kapag may election, sana ma-realize natin kung gaano kalugmok din ang mga pinag-aaral ng mga anak ng mga kabataan natin ngayon.
Yung ilan sa atin,
Wow.
nakakapunta lang doon kada election, kada 3 taon. Pero
Yeah.
imagine yung mga bata ng
Yeah,
Pilipinas,
and the
yung mga
teachers.
guro, they have to suffer that every day.
Oh my God.
For the majority of the school year. So sana guminhawa naman yung pasilidad nila.
Yeah. You really love teachers
I love
and teaching.
teachers. I love teachers.
Buti
Teach the
na-
children. Walking children in nature. Sana may nature din, di ba?
Well,
Kasi
yes.
sobrang init dito sa Manila at sa mga ibang lungsod. Kasi purong
Girl.
gusali, walang mga puno.
Kahit dito sa UP Diliman na relatively
Sobrang
mapuno,
init pa rin dito sa Diliman.
wala
Parang
na.
ako piniprito.
Yeah, girl.
Oo, parang
Frying
yung
eggs on
dapat
the sidewalk.
piniprito, yung mga kandidato.
Girl.
dapat priduhin sila ng mga tanong. Dapat gisingin sila kapag
Yes.
may mga debate.
Yes.
It's
Grill.
also
Grill
sad.
talaga.
Grill them on their stances sa
Yeah.
divorce.
Yun din. Alam mo yun, siguro kung meron dapat isang parang siguro requirement kung tatakbo ka, humarap ka sa debates.
Yes, humarap ka sa debate.
Dapat siguro yan yung isang talagang gawing requirement sa future elections na hindi pwedeng hindi mo haharapin yung public at hindi ka maglalatag ng platforms mo. Hindi pwedeng yung mga speech mo lang ay tungkol lang sa mga pinapangako mo na mga magagandang bagay. Kasi Diyos ko, ilang beses nang tayo nakakita ng ganyan tapos mangangako ka ng mga ganitong tapos pag ikaw na yung naloklok, wala naman. Nag-abroad ka lang ganun or naman ko nanonood ka ng F1 racing or something. So dapat talaga, I think for me lang naman, required humarap sa debates with other candidates and town halls, di ba?
Oo. And di ba may minsan pagkatapos ng election, may nakita ko na mga posts na parang, ay, ba't nila ginawa nito? Hindi ko to yung dahilan kung bakit binoto ko kayo. Eh, that's the problem. No one knows what people want to do. People just vote on name recognition. Which is also, the fault of our educational system and our society in general, na parang mahirap
Yeah.
talaga maging matala sa critical ngayon, lalo na kung yung objective mo is to like put food on the table or to just focus on paying rent.
Yeah, just live,
To just live, yes.
Some of us just wanna live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, ang daming mga atake sa human rights.
Girl, oh my
Sa
God.
kabuhayan
And that's what we
natin.
wanna change. That's what we're gonna
Yes,
change
that's why we need
after
better
elections.
candidates.
Wrapping up now.
Yes.
Kasi after elections din talaga. Kasi tama yung mga sinabi ng mga na-interview namin kanina si Prof. Mike, di ba? Na talagang walang magbabago unless hindi natin ipaglaban, di ba? Unless ipaglaban natin, di ba? Parang pag-ibig lang yan. What would I know? Di ba, Lakan? Bilang mga lovers of nation,
Lovers of mothers.
lovers of mothers, lovers of each other,
Yes.
'di ba?
In a motherly way.
In a sisterly, motherly
Sisterly,
way.
motherly
Walang
way.
mali siya to, guys. I know you ship us always. I know na... Where is this
Baby, who's
going?
flying this plane?
Where is this going?
Baby, who's flying this plane?
If you're, and
And
I'm,
you're, who's flying this
who's flying this plane? Pero ganun, di ba? Yung mga
That's
basic
true. We
lang
have
natin.
to really base our decisions on love and not on like trying to shame
Love and
people.
compassion.
Yeah, love and compassion.
And understanding
Yes.
that, we are, nagmumula tayo sa lugar na may disbalance, may injustisya. Kaya kailangan i-correct.
Yeah. And we can also make mistakes, like my hairstyle in 2013, which I did all my pictures of. Pero yeah, we all make mistakes, but we can learn from them. And what's important is that yes, we should hold each other accountable for these mistakes. Pero dapat unahin yung kailangan gawin right now, which is baguhin yung sistema, i-address yung mga pangunahing pangailangan natin, and help each other.
Heal the world, make it a better place. Ako na.
Sorry, I blanked out.
Pero yun,
Sorry, I
diba?
was disassociating.
Yeah, di ba? And sana, alam ko maraming nadidisillusion din ngayon sa mga bagay, pero sana hindi siya magdulot ng pagkalugmok din, di ba? Na, kasi sa tingin ko naman, siguro, for me lang naman, I don't know about you also, pero there's always something worth looking forward to, di ba? And, ako, halimbawa, gusto ko makita yung nanay ko na OFW for the longest time to actually come home and find work, di ba?
Yes.
With her degree in HRM.
Who's in HR? Oh, talaga?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't really be sure. Pero para makasama ko na siya, di ba? Nandito kami sa same na country, di ba?
Nakikita ko yung mga, nung nasa presinto ko kanina, I would see the little children just, running around, so committed their parents are to voting na parang kahit sobrang init, kahit napakahirap magbantay ng bata, they still bring them to the station kasi they want to take care of their kids and they still want to vote. So sana we can make a better future for our children primarily. Kahit hindi man tayo yung makinabang dito, sana yung mga
Future generations
na
talaga.
makinabang.
Yeah, think of the children.
The children. I
We are the
believe the
world.
truth.
Ay, magkaibang kanta pa yung kanata natin. Okay, sige na. Greatest love of all
Is each other.
is each other. Oh my God.
Sabi mo sa papa.
Oh my God, we're about to habibos papa a few. Oh my God, a few new senators and congressmen. Oh my God, Diyos ko, sige na, basta. Kung ano mang gawin nila, magbabantay tayo.
Yes. Hindi na tatapos sa election.
Tama.
Bye, divas.
Diyan na natin tatapusin. Okay
Yes.
na to? Okay na to.
Okay, we hope you can still vote. If you're in line,
Yes.
stay in line.
Oo,
Stay
less than
in
2 hours
line.
na lang. Stay in line.
Stay lang. Jessica Sanchez needs to win.
No, that's a different time.
Okay.
Different place. Bye-bye.
Bye.